Hello everyone and welcome back to another Warframe video. So today obviously we are doing Loki today, so if you guys are a Loki main you'll like this video. But as usual guys, this is the Versus series and we go over any differences we find in the regular Loki over the Prime Loki. So it's actually kind of interesting and I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So I'm more than happy to continue this series and go through every single frame I can possibly. Because eventually every frame will have a prime. So it is just a matter of time before we get to do everyone, so. And like I just said guys, we are doing Loki today, so if you guys are a fan of Loki, then you'll like this video. And so yeah, so let's get going. So as you guys can see, this is my Loki Prime. So for my Lokis, I kind of did like good versus evil kind of theme with them. Like, for example, my regular Loki is more bold and darker colors, while my Loki Prime is more lighter colors, so angelic type colors. So yeah. And I do like Loki Prime probably better than his counterpart just because it looks a little nicer. And I'll be honest with you guys, Loki is not my favorite frame. He's okay. He's one of those frames if you want to be sneaky, stealthy, then he's perfect for you. But other than that, I don't think he's really all that great. But he is one of the probably Warframe mascots, I guess you could call him, or whatever, that a lot of people show for him and everything, so yeah. So as you guys can see, his abilities are always on the right hand side. So we got Decoy, Invisibility, Switch Teleport, and Radial Disarm. So like I said guys, this guy pretty much relies on stealth. It's pretty much what he's known for. And he's also kind of an illusionist too, with like Decoy and stuff, so it's kind of interesting how they decided to make him, but but yeah guys. And I do have a bow prime on him, which is the weapon he came with, so I figured I would keep the trend going. If I have their weapon, I would put it on them for you guys so you can see what it looks like or whatever. And yeah. Alright, so I think just because I'm not super comfortable with Loki, I'll probably just do some simple enemies for him. So let's do a majority of these guys. Maybe. What? Oh, that's right. Hang on guys, I need to clear this over here. That was what the problem is. Okay. So let's, where did they just go? I am losing my stuff already, which is not good. Elite Arid Lancers. I think we'll just do Lancers. Let's do 12 of these guys, and then we'll do, as usual guys, I'll probably throw in a couple harder enemies just because. Nox. Oh, we don't want to do Nox. Nox drive me insane. We'll do these guys. Alright. So let's simulate this. And his one ability is kind of weird. I don't use it very often, so you guys might have to give me a second to use it properly. But, alright. Oh, Loki's also fast, so if you're looking for a fast but stealthy frame, that's pretty much what he is, so. Okay, so first ability is Decoy, which obviously creates a level 1 decoy, and the enemies start attacking them. So, in a way, you can use this if, like, you're in a pickle and whatnot. Oop, falling off. There was no way I was getting back up there, I don't think. So as you guys can see, it just makes pretty much a weird clone of me that has a gun. I don't think it can shoot, actually. Maybe it can. I think it can, actually, but it doesn't cause much damage. And then, of course, we got the ability everyone knows he has, Invisibility, which literally turns him invisible. And this is what I mean by he's stealthy, because you can literally turn invisible with him, and his invisibility lasts a lot longer than Ash. So if you're looking to be sneaky, he's perfect for you. Yeah, like I said, Ash has a similar ability. His is called Smokescreen, though, and his only lasts so many seconds, so. I like going invisible because it messes with your enemies, so it's awesome. If you guys are into doing the spy missions, for example, he is perfect for that, so. I always try to bring Loki or Elvira with me when I'm doing those, just because they're so much easier to turn invisible for a bit. Right, I think we got everyone. Maybe not, I think I hear someone. Yeah, we got one more, looks like. Alright, I think we got everyone now. And like I said, guys, as you can see, he's super fast. He's probably one of the fastest frames in game, I would say. My Elvira is pretty fast too, but he's definitely made for speed and stealth, pretty much, so. So I'm going to do my decoy so you guys can look at him closer. So as you guys can see, it's a level 1 version of me, pretty much. It's just a clone copy that stands there with a gun. That's pretty much all what he does. And it looks like me. And like you guys saw, the enemies automatically just start attacking him, so he's perfect if you're trying to be a bit sneaky or whatnot. Can you do multiple ones? I don't think you can. Let's test it out. Let's see if you can. Yeah, no, you can only have him out, the decoy out one at a time, which sucks, but that'd been cool if they made him able to do multiple ones. They should have done that. Especially if you have a lot of energy like me, I do, so. Oh, guys, also, if you saw my Loki Prime, his shield and his health were pretty close to each other, so that's another thing we can look at for the next Loki, the regular Loki. Alright, so let's get back up here. Gather our energy, health back, whatever. And I think I need I need a target to use the teleport, so. And this is obviously invisibility. Obviously, it makes you invisible. So it does for your, whatever's with you, also your Karubo or whatever. Which is nice. Alright. So let's simulate these guys again. And I think, let me see here, guys, if I can do it right. Do I need to... Huh. Okay, I'm trying to figure out... There we go. Okay. And as you guys can see, the teleport literally teleports you. So you can only teleport to enemies that are close by. So if you guys are wondering... So it's one of those target-only abilities. So you have to have a target inside to use it. Pretty much. Let's see if we can wander some of these guys off a bit. And bam! So we can teleport towards them. Oh yeah, we switch them too. That's another thing. So switch teleport, you teleport and you switch with whatever you're switching with. So it's the enemy usually. And they stand there confused for a bit, so it gives you a second to kill them if you're smart with it. And like I said, guys, I don't use that ability a ton, but I mean, it's useful if you want to mess with your enemy, pretty much. So, bam! Teleport. So if you're into that, guys, feel free to use him like that. I believe we got everyone again, which is good. Our bow prime is surprisingly pretty tough, considering I haven't modded it in a while, so. Alright. We got everyone. So let's, oops, go back up there, maybe. So let's gather our health again. Alright. Simulate. And we are going to use his final ability now, which is Disarm, which literally disarms the enemies. That's literally what it does, so. And as you guys can see, then the enemies just have melee weapons. So that ability is great. If there's too many guns on you, it's great in a crowd. As you guys can see, I used it in a crowd. Because when the enemies can only use their melee weapons, it kind of drives them insane, so. And they're a lot easier to deal with. So that ability is wonderful for that. As you guys can see, he only has a pickaxe now, or a little axe. So it pretty much forces them to use their melee weapon. And I think the game randomly has a certain melee weapon for every enemy type, so. Let me go invisible so you guys can see. So he only has an axe, as you guys can see. So he's a lot easier to kill. So yeah, guys, like I said, pretty much Loki is made for stealth and speed and for messing with your enemies, pretty much, is what he is, so. I mean, his name, Loki, does mean trickster, so it makes sense. So he is pretty much the trickster self. Stealth frame is what I would call him. So we had some effects for each of those abilities, but that's pretty much all we can really see if the regular Loki does that. But yeah, guys, so we are going to switch to regular Loki now, seeing if we can find anything different with him. I'm going to say we probably won't have anything major different, because the last few we've had, they've been pretty damn close to each other. So, I mean, there's not really much differences in them besides how they look and their strength, pretty much, is pretty much it. But you never know. So here is, hold on, guys. Let me get all this guy's all fun. Okay, so here is my regular Loki. As you guys can see, he has a different skin on him and helmet. This skin was one of the 10th-gen skins. I don't remember which one it was, but I loved it when I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. So I had to get it. I'm one of those people that I'm at that point where if a new frame or anything hasn't happened, I just pretty much make my frames I do have look good. That's pretty much what I do now, so. As you guys can see, I kept with what I said earlier, that I kind of did good versus evil for my Lokis. So my regular Loki, he's more evil colors, as you guys can see. Dark colors. But I also liked the color combo when I was messing with the colors, so I had to do something like it for him. And he does have the awesome wing Sayadana on him, which you guys will see in a minute. It looks like demon wings or dragon wings. It's pretty awesome. I love this Sayadana really a lot. I think like 4 of my frames have them on it, so. So yeah, and as you guys can see, that's, yeah, So we're just gonna pull out. So off the bat, as you guys can see, regular Loki's health is a lot lower than his shield, which is interesting. While my other Loki, his shield and his health were really close to each other. So that is interesting. But I think that's probably Loki's biggest problem, is that he does not have much health. And he dies a lot quicker, I find, than a lot of frames do, which is weird. But at the same time, it's true. So, you gotta be careful when you're Loki, really, honestly. But, yeah. So I kind of wanted to go demonic for my normal Loki, which is kind of what I was going for. That's why he has the cool side on it and everything. Alright guys, so let's see if there's any difference we can find. So off the bat, the Decoy looks exactly the same. There's nothing different with it, just except its energy color is different. But of course my Loki's colors are different, so. Okay, we're gonna go invisible. So, normal Loki, he's more invisible, I would say. He's more generally white invisible. He's not the color your energy is. That's one difference we can see right now, which is interesting. Okay, let's see if we can mess with these guys. So let's go invisible. Whoa, gosh, I'm being knocked over, however. Let's pick one of the enemies from the crowd and teleport with them. So it pretty much does the same thing. We kind of do like a weird spin though with the regular Loki. I don't know if the Prime one did that. When we're switching places with them, he may have, but I don't think it was as obvious. Hang on, I'm missing my ground here. There we go. As you guys can see, the Decoy is pretty much the same. Just looks pretty much the same. Has the same, like, effect and everything. So that's nothing different with them. Oh, geez, that guy is throwing bombs at us. How rude. Let's get him. Let's take him down. Alright. And if you guys didn't notice, we actually were struggling a little bit with his health and stuff. We were actually dying a lot quicker. This is what I mean by Loki. This is probably his biggest flaw, is that he dies quickly. And it's weird, but it's true. So I'm not sure if they did that intentionally or if it's just him in general. I don't know, but it is kind of weird. I'll say that. So be warned if you're looking into Loki and stuff about that kind of thing. Okay, so let's simulate them one more time, and then we'll disarm everyone. Okay, so off the bat, there was kind of an effect when we actually disarmed everyone, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if Prime Loki had that. I probably don't think I noticed it at all. Ooh, we keep falling off. Ouch. Alright, I think we got everyone, guys. Yep, looks like we got everyone, because I don't see and hear anyone now. So I think we are good, guys. Alright. Alright, guys. So just to recap. So, regular Loki, his health and shield is kind of weird. His health is actually a lot lower, which is interesting. But I mean, this could, when I'm talking about this kind of stuff, it could always be my mods too. But most of the time I put the same mods on my frames because I generally keep the same mods on everyone. So it's kind of interesting to see this just because that's how I do it. So yeah, guys. So off the bat, that, and then when he goes invisible, regular Loki is actually literally would call him invisible. He's not. Doesn't have like a color effect to him or anything like the Prime one does, which is interesting. So yeah, guys. So that is our versus video for Loki. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like on this video. And I believe we have, I'm trying to remember who we have next. Is it Mesa? It might be Mesa next, actually, or Myridge. I don't know which one it is, actually, but I think it's Mesa, just because her name is first in the alphabet. So, anyways, guys, I will see you guys on the next Warframe video, and I will talk to y'all later.